Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Faragnar. Today we are going to be discussing Kurtok, the Slayer. Deep in the barren wastelands of the burning steppes, where magma rivers flowed, the stench of death and decay filled the air, where creatures of darkness and destruction wandered about, lied Black Rock Stronghold. A massive stronghold controlled by the Black Rock clan of orcs, a prominent clan of warriors and fierce fighters known for their military strength and prowess. One such warrior was an orc named Kurtok. Kurtok was known for his leadership and ferocity in combat. He was unyielding and brutal, unforgiving towards his enemies. Any peon who challenged him met an untimely and gruesome death by the great axe of Kurtok. He defeated many foes in combat, leading to him receiving the unofficial title as Slayer. His deeds and accomplishments did not go unnoticed. He soon caught the eye of General Thor Geizog. The general recognized the skill, the strength, and the ferocity of Kurtok. These traits led to him rising up the orcish ranks and eventually becoming a commander. During the great and violent world-changing cataclysm, the mountains between Northshire and the burning steppes were shaken, causing a path to be opened. A path soon to be exploited by the orc commander known as the Slayer. Kurtok sent a scouting party to the Shattered Mountains in the south to see if there was a way for him to advance into Northshire. His scouts reported there was a clearing just big enough to fit a marching army through that led to the Northshire vineyards, which was on the doorstep of the Alliance. He sent his Black Rock spies and assassins to the vineyards and into the Northshire Valley to scout the area and gather intel while he was mustering his forces of Black Rock orcs and wargs at the Fields of Honor in the burning steppes. Everything was falling into place, and soon the Black Rock invasion of Northshire Valley would begin. With his troops mustered, his wargs saddled, and with his great axe sharpened, he marched through the pass. The faint sound of war drums could be heard in Northshire. The orcs' deep growling and snarled war hymns filled the air. The earth shook as the orcs marched into the Northshire vineyards. His spies and assassins lit the fields ablaze. His orcs mercilessly slaughtered any human who was unlucky enough to cross their path, whether they be man, woman, child, elderly, armed or unarmed. None would escape the wrath and fury of Kurtok the Slayer. Kurtok took the vineyards with ease, leaving no survivors, sending the human residents scurrying across the river to the west. He set up his camp and flew the banner of the Black Rock clan proudly over the corpses of his defeated foes. The Alliance forces, under the command of Marshal McBride, were breaking and on the brink of a full retreat. Kurtok reveled once again in his victory. However, west of the river, the Alliance officer Marshal McBride, leader of the garrison stationed in Northshire Valley, had enlisted the help of an unknown adventurer. Scouts of Kurtok returned, saying this adventurer was leading the charge and pushing back against his Black Rock forces, that many had been slain, that the Black Rock rear attacking forces had been defeated, and they were being forced to retreat back across the river. Surprised and angered by this disturbing report, Kurtok killed the scout. Many of Kurtok's orcs had now been slain, or retreated back into the mountain. But Kurtok was not one to run. He would die fighting with honor. He alone would stand and face the nameless adventurer, and so he did. Kurtok fought against the adventurer bravely, using all his skill and battle prowess, but in the end, he was defeated. Kurtok the Slayer died with honor in battle. His body was never recovered by the Black Rock clan, burned by the Alliance along with the other orcish invaders. And that is the story of Kurtok the Slayer, the commander of the Northshire invasion. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found this entertaining, put down in the comments another NPC you'd like to get lore about. Thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe. Goodbye.